Two men locked eyes in a bar, but nobody's thrown a punch yet. But the fight has already started. One man puffs his chest out and the other stares for a little bit too long. The room goes a little bit quiet for them, even though the music's blasting. But what's happening here isn't just tension, it's psychology. It's instinctive, it's primal, and it can decide who walks away safely. So today, I'm breaking down the psychology of sizing someone up, why every man does it, and why it's built into our biology. And if you get it wrong, you can seriously get hurt. So keep watching. At some stage in your life, every man experiences this feeling. You clock someone across the room and you instantly start assessing them. Are they bigger? Are they stronger? Do they look dangerous? Now that instinct goes back millions of years. In evolutionary psychology, males of every species have a simple ritual before fighting. Wolves snarl and circle. Gorillas bump their chests. Stags lock antlers. Because the cost of fighting's high, if both get injured, both risk death. So animals have developed ways to test each other first, to size up whether a fight is worth it. Now humans have never lost that instinct, but we've just simply complicated it. You could say it's more sophisticated. We don't just look at size. We look at posture, confidence, eye contact, tone of voice, and even clothing. And all of this happens in seconds. It's your brain trying to answer one question. Am I the hunter or am I the prey? But here's the problem. In the modern world, our sizing up process isn't always accurate. Because in the street, men bring ego. They bring alcohol. They bring friends. Sometimes they bring weapons. And that makes sizing someone up a more dangerous game. So these are the hidden triggers that men use. When men size each other up, there are 4 cues that they scan instantly. The first is size and strength. Muscle mass, height, weight, broad shoulders, a thick neck. Your brain can't help but notice. But big doesn't always mean dangerous. I've seen big guys fold fast, especially when they get hit. The second is confidence versus hesitation. Does he hold eye contact? Does he fidget? Does his voice shake or stay steady? Confidence leaks out in everything you do. Predators pick up on it instantly. The third, signs of skill and experience. Does he stand balanced? Are his hands always free? Not in his pockets? Does he have cauliflower ears? Maybe even battle scars? All tiny tells that he might have been here before. The fourth is the social context. Is he alone? Is he backed up by a group? Because one man might be easy, but one man with 3 friends behind him suddenly becomes more confident. Bad guys use these cues deliberately. They test you before you attack. They close the distance to see if you'll back up. They'll ask casual questions just to see if your voice cracks. They'll invade your personal space to see if you resist. They're subconsciously measuring your psychology. I've seen experienced bouncers just call trouble just by looking at someone walking through the door. Often, they're spot on. They don't wait for the punches. They read the psychology, and more often than not, it's on point. But when does sizing someone up go wrong? Well, here's where most men get into trouble. They assume they've sized someone up correctly, and those assumptions get them hurt. The truth is that appearances lie. I've seen muscular men crumble the second they've been hit. I've seen quiet, skinny guys who turn violent at a drop of a hat. And I've seen calm, polite men go from zero to predator instantly. And this is the danger. Sizing someone up seems like a science, but it's often guesswork. Psychologists call this thin slicing. It's a heuristic where humans make judgments in a few seconds. Sometimes it's accurate, and sometimes it's deadly wrong. And I mean deadly wrong. And in the street, being wrong means that you're lying on the ground. Now let's break this down in what I call the dominance dance. It's a pre-fight ritual that men go through before a punch is thrown. And it goes like this. Step 1. The stare. Men lock eyes, one holds it too long, one looks away, and already someone's losing ground. Step 2, invading space. One steps closer, nose to nose, chest to chest. He wants to see if you'll flinch. He's testing you. Step 3, verbal jabs, insults, mockery, a raised voice. But it's not about words, it's about pressure. Step 4, the physical tests. A shove, a finger in the chest, a hand grab. It's the last step before a punch. Every stage is a test. If you back down too much, you look weak. If you overreact, give him the excuse that he wants to swing that punch. It's a tightrope. And in the street, if you fail that test, you're going to fall hard. Now, bad guys use a dominance dance like a script. It's intuitive. They know exactly what to do to see if you're a prey. But people that know what they're doing, they don't play that game. They stay calm, controlled, and unreadable. And that's what makes them dangerous. Now, if you want to find out more about these blind spots, why don't you click the link below? I have a free personal safety audit that turns you from predator to beast. But more importantly, it will tell you something about yourself, where you're at. It's a short, actionable checklist that helps you identify where you're exposed in your daily life. It'll take a couple of minutes to complete. It's completely free and you can download it from the description below. So how do you deal with being sized up? Firstly, fix your posture. Keep your shoulders back, feet balanced, chin level. Your posture shouldn't be aggressive. It shouldn't be submissive. It should just be controlled. Second's your tone. Speak slowly and calmly without raising your pitch. This projects confidence and strength. You see, fear leaks through your voice faster than anything else. And third, as always, is your body language. Don't fold your arms. Don't fidget. Of course, keep your hands up, but make sure you control that space. But don't give away nervous energy. And watch for the cues. The shoulder twitch before the punch. Maybe he's target focusing or he's reaching. There's always a subconscious behavior of patting for a weapon. Be aware of this. But more importantly, watch out for his mates. Make sure they're not circling you and corralling you to ambush you. Remember, in the street, you're not just being tested for dominance. You're being evaluated as a target. So what's the takeaway? During this process, you have to have some sort of awareness of what's going on. You have to pay attention. Because the real danger is, while you're busy sizing up, he's already moving into position. And remember, the most dangerous punch is the one you don't see. And the man that doesn't size you up, that doesn't play the dominance game, who doesn't waste time posturing, he's the one that you should be wary of. Because he's already made his decision. Now remember, in real life, the sizing up process takes seconds. And if you take too long to calculate what's going on, you're well behind the curve. And that's why well-trained people don't wait. They assess instantly. They act decisively. And they don't give away their hand. Every man sizes up another man. It's instinctive. It's primal. It's biology. But instincts can mislead you. On the street, psychology is a weapon. Get it wrong and it could cost you everything. So next time you feel that primal stare down, ask yourself, are you reading him or is he reading you? If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget the bell notifications. And drop me a comment. Have you ever sized someone up and been completely wrong? Because that's where the real lessons are. Thanks for watching.